Hello everyone, this is Bodega Binks 217, and in the last episode of Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, we were starting the last trial of this case. And we were proving things left and right that pretty much is pointing a finger at Miss Dee Vasquez, the producer. And now she asked a very good question. How did she transport the body? So let's prove that right now. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio One and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She couldn't deal with it. I bet she could move it. She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands? For instance, how about a certain piece of evidence that we just received earlier? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Ugh! Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Here we go. Was wondering why we got this? Here we go. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio One. And you used the studio van to do it. Ugh! Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. That was pretty fast, though. She had to think really fast and move really fast. 15 minutes is not that long. Ugh. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget it was Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? This is something that I kind of wish they would have, dealt with better or talked about it more. But yeah, he was. And remember how he pretty much is under her thumb completely. He does whatever she says, so, yep. Of course Salmonella had to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. See, this is why I kind of have some respect for her. She doesn't try to drag every little thing out like other bad guys do. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. She's an interesting person. She considers this fun. I win? He's like, really? They're shocked. There we go. So what happens next? Don't me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? She already said that, though. I just said that. Wait, so you mean Dee Vasquez, so it was you. You killed Jack Hammer. This is so awkward. Who can say? What? What? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle? You proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. A proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. Okay, I take back everything I just said. Girl, dang it. I thought you were gracefully accepting your loss and the fact that yes, you did it and you were coming clean, but no, no, I should have known better. This game does not make it easy on you. On us, the players. What? You can't believe it after all that work. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Because it's so obvious she did it, but now he's like, shoot, what do I do? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Yeah, Edgeworth is, kind of confused too, Phoenix. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. Ugh, what do I do now? You did it, Vasquez. Testify again, Vasquez. No further questions, Vasquez. I would love to say you did it. But how about we say... I don't know, testify again? No, you did it, come on. Miss Vasquez, you did it. That wasn't a question. Did you do it? No. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I'm not sure that question helped this court get any closer to a verdict. Ugh, what do I do now? Oh no, so I'm supposed to say testify again. Okay, I wasn't sure, but at least they don't take off points or anything. It's kind of funny. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? Oh. You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. Damn! To come so far, only to fail. Dang it. Come on! What are we gonna do? Oh, I was so happy a minute ago. I thought we won. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. No! We cannot let her get away! Objection! What? Edgeworth? Oh, snap, yo! This is why he's my babe. Edgeworth! Yeah! I'm sorry, I sound so stupid right now. But yes, Edgeworth is helping us out. What? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. I love this part. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. Oh, that's so funny. You're so adorable. He's not all bad, guys. He's not a bad person. He sees that she did it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm so obnoxious today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go. I see. Very well. There we go. He came up with a question. I love that. Best part of this trial right here. Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, see, Indeed, verily, I say, ergo.
I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. He's like, let me come up with something. There we go.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick! Why did Edgeworth...
Who knows?
He probably realized she did it too. But... wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that?
Edgeworth.
He's changing! Oh yeah. After finding the body. Oh man, this case is not over yet. Let's do this. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick. We're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right.
Let's do it. Okay. I totally forgot about this part, actually. I'm kind of blind right now. Alright, let's see. You were with them. The assistant was there, only Powers was absent. They called the police, then Powers showed up. She was pointing her finger saying he did it. I asked to be left. Yeah, how about this part? This is the suspicious part.
You asked to be left out.
Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in the meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. And yet you were. Thus, they covered for us.
Covered for you? Or covered it up for you?
There must have been a lot riding on it, with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. Okay. I'm back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes, then I went home. Hold on, I don't know.
The script and your direction notes.
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Let's press harder, because I thought we had to go get the script for her.
Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
There we go!
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder, after all.
Hello? You didn't know about the murder. If you had just gone to the rehearsal space, you wouldn't have known about the murder. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm jumping ahead.
Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez, please continue.
There we go. Thank you, Edgeworth. He's the only one who noticed. Phoenix, you're supposed to be cross-examining, and yet you totally missed it. Idiot. Edgeworth has to be a defense attorney in your place right now.
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
Oh snap, yo. He's so cool.
Huh?
Phoenix, you idiot.
Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1.
Ugh. Yep. There we go.
Order, order. Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense?
He should. He's awesome.
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here.
There we go. Aw, you're so cool, Edgeworth.
Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
Damn, he's so badass. Fucking love this guy.
I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me.
Phoenix, you need to get yourself together. You can't have Edgeworth doing your job for you.
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
Let's see what excuse she comes up with.
Okay. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
What? What? Do you guys see this? Hammer was injured? What? Excuse me? Girl, you are done. Done. He's dragging one leg. Wait, how do I... I'm trying to remember if it's this one. I think it's this one. Or was it this one? I don't think there's anything else I can use. I think this should work. Okay, let's do this. We know who really was hurt.
You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What?
Girl, you are screwed.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you heard Mr. Manella wrong, or you saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too.
On purpose.
He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Oh. And when was he doing this? Well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, Edgeworth.
Order, order. I will have order. Witness. Can you refute this claim?
Finally, do we got you now?
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez.
Very well. I have a question for you.
Ugh. Why are the real killers always so persistent?
He's right about that. In this game, most of them are very persistent.
Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead?
Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing!
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. Motive.
This is my proof. This is a photo from before.
This photo reveals the motive in this murder.
Ugh. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez?
Ugh. 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With Dee Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, Dee Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. Oh, I like how they're summarizing it together.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if...
Yeah, this is what I was saying earlier.
As if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed Dee Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
Here we go. She had no motive. That's what I was looking for earlier. She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs. In self-defense. Oh, snap, yo.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. Yep. And this is one of those things. If she killed him in self-defense, she didn't have to do what she did. All this covering up and everything. It's so stupid. But she's a criminal, so I guess she didn't really care. This video is going to be a little long, guys. I want this to be wrapped up. So, hang in there.
Whoa! What?
Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. See, that's the most suspected. Everything he was doing was very suspicious. That's such a, like, intentional thing to do, so it makes sense.
Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a pretty calm reaction compared to others. So, you did it. So, you did do it, didn't you? Wow, she actually looks different right now. Her face looks calm. Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. Who said that? I have no idea. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What? What happened here? Oh, that must have been... Okay. Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Yeah. Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please, try to remain calm. Oh, no, that's her. I'm sorry. I didn't know who was talking. No. No! How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! Please, please don't die. Please. It sounds like she knew him very well. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. Maybe that was her lover or something, I don't know. I lose. Again. Man, that's kind of messed up. It really was an accident. I don't know. Mr. Edgeworth, where's Dee Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. But she is a mafia woman, so she probably should go to jail. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. But last time Mia helped save the day. This time it was Edgeworth. Come on now. Phoenix has been getting help this whole time. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Woo! Yay! That is all. The court is adjourned. We did it, guys! We did it! I'm so happy. Alrighty. Whew. Let's finish this up and I can end this episode. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. I'm sorry, Will. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Evidence? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... I can't remember, honestly. It's either... I think it's either... this one? It might be this one. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I might get this one wrong. Dang it. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Okay, I got it right. Phew. Because I was the Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show, and as a villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai. And so, he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time.
Aw.
I think you're missing the point.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP!
Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and...
Oh, he doesn't know.
Huh? Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Ah! Nick! Edgeworth! Hey! You came to visit us, buddy! How's it going?
Say something right. I'm not good at small talk.
He's so adorable. Oh, you're so cute, Edgy Poo.
Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
Aw, they're using Maya's theme, but that's okay.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Yes, he is. He's a fanboy.
You'll see proof later.
Liar. Actually, no, he's not lying, Phoenix.
Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings.
Oh. Ooh. See, this game just feeds into it. Oh, boy.
No comment. Unnecessary feelings. Yes, unease and uncertainty.
Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you.
Stop being so hot and cold, Edgeworth. Come on now.
Mr. Wright, is this guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals! Right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Maya. You can't read the air between them? Come on, Nick. Tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
And so, the curtain closes on another trial.
Yeah, he's not going to answer her.
I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again.
But how? This is what I don't know. I don't understand. Salmonella was her co-conspirator. He helped cover up the crime. How did he manage to create the Pink Princess after that? He's supposed to be in jail. Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine. I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers.
Oh, come on. Don't be so harsh on him. The end. Woo! This game is so great.
Now we're finally at my favorite case. Turnabout
Goodbyes. Oh, yeah. So, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Thank you so much for watching. And stay tuned for next time when we start this wonderful case, which has so many twists and turns, and I just love it. Love it. Yes. Okay, so until next time, hope you have a nice day. Bye.